Dedicated to your health, a mission Rural Health Services has stuck by for 4 decades. But it all began with one woman and a vision.
Margaret Weston was a praying woman, a very smart woman. She was a registered nurse by trade. And when she started the Planned Parenthood, she realized that a lot of the patients that was coming into Planned Parenthood wasn't female. They weren't there for family planning. They had other issues like high blood pressure, diabetes, and other cardiovascular conditions. So what she decided to do was try and get funds so that she could expand the services. And the way that she did that, well, her vision was to open a health center that had everything under one roof for everybody.
A vision she was determined to make come to life, but she knew she had to take a different approach.
So she approached United Merchants. They were over all of the mills in the Valley area. And they gave her the lot right at the fork in the road. Clearwater Elementary is located now on one side, and the health center is right there on Augusta Road and Old Storm Branch Road. But with the condition that she had approximately 1 year to acquire some kind of funding to really make her vision a reality. So a year passed, and I understand she had not received any money. But like I told you before, she was a praying woman. After much prayer, she did acquire some federal funding and was able to make her vision become reality.
And it wasn't easy.
I can remember when it was the hardest of times to get people who qualify for services here. They couldn't get those services, or either they couldn't get transported to receive the services. So yeah, we were very happy to learn that the grant had been awarded, whether it's HUD or HHS or whoever, and that the building was constructed and the business began. Yeah, it's one of the best things that's happened in this community for at least 50 years.
Now, 40 years later, her legacy continues. With a new face in charge and new facilities.
I've been living here and working for 9 years now because of the health center, and it's in my blood. It's the passion that I have to help people, and I wanted the health center to grow and to see improvements in the facilities and the services that we provided here. And I've been able to do that with a good team working with me and good governance board. And so that just helps me gets me up every morning, gets me going.
Having this clinic named after me is just really a thrill, and I'm excited about it. My family members are, but there are so many people who deserve the credit and who were responsible. So there's others involved. It could have been other names too, and I was just fortunate that they decided it should be me.
A team working together to serve.
We make it possible so if an individual comes in that doesn't have much money, they can get the same care that someone come in that's fully insured with a pocket full of money.
I feel good because I feel like I'm making a difference. That's all I want to do, is make a difference. Make other people feel welcome when they walk through our doors.
It is an honor for me to serve as the chairman of the board And I know my fellow board members, they are honored as well. And we see this as service to the people of the community. So we want to continue in the framework that we're going in making sure that all people of Aiken County have the same opportunities for good health care.
Efforts that don't go unnoticed.
Clyburn Center fills a void within our community. There's so many people who may not have a means to either transportation or getting to the arrival of the health care as how it's administered. So because of the Clyburn Center, we're able to flourish as a community, as a city, and a well city.
Separating itself from the rest. Creating a sense of belonging and togetherness throughout the community.
My wife is Christine, and she came here for the first time last week. The doctor is very thorough and cleared up several problems she's had for a long time. Got her back in today when she needed it, and we're coming back in 2 days for follow-ons. Well, the other clinics were just clinics. This feels more like family.
And they were concerned. I mean, the receptionist, I said something like sister from another mother, because they make me feel at home here. I don't want to leave.
She knew my story. She knew my weaknesses and my strengths. And every time I saw her, it wasn't just about an exam or an ultrasound or whatever. It was about care and compassion.
While healing along the way.
Instead of treating me like a number, they treated me like a newcomer, like they wanted me to be here. And that means a lot to me. I even bebop in the halls now where when I first got here, I couldn't even function. I couldn't even get out of bed. I was sick. I didn't want to move, and I was in the process of giving up.
Well, actually, I became a patient of Dr. Lloyd Barrett Daniels when I was self-employed and uninsured. Long before he was a part of this practice. I moved to Aiken in 1993 and immediately engaged him to be my gynecologist as well as my 3 daughters. And when he moved to the Margaret Weston Center, I followed him there, and when he came here, I followed him here. Consequently, my primary doctors are now here, and all my health care is taken care of out of the Clyburn Center.
So Catherine is a patient of the pediatrics department, and they're just astounding. There's been times that I've had to call and bring her in really quickly, and they always make time for her, but I don't feel put out.
40 years of hard work, growth, expansion, change. Rural Health Services plans to only get better.
We are headed in a direction where I believe we will see continued growth. The day that we moved into the Clyburn Center, our center was too small for the people of this area. They were coming from all directions. And so now we see that we're going to have to continue to build to keep up with the growth of this Clyburn Center here.
And the best is yet to come.
I just want to say congratulations to the staff at the Clyburn Center. 40 years is so monumental. Well done. Thank you for all you've done to make our city the best it can be.
Congratulations on your 40th.
What a blessing to be here to celebrate our 40th anniversary. And I pray that I'll be here to celebrate the 50th. Congratulations.
40 years. 40 years is a long time to be in existence. It was no failure in sight. I mean, they have been successful. A lot of people have lived happy, outgoing lives as a result of these health clinics.
Congratulations.